Hey, good morning, Choice Residential. Hope your day's off to a wonderful start. So today I want to show you how to use templates within DotLoop. This will help you complete paperwork a little bit faster, which is important today when you might be making multiple offers for clients and you want to be able to get this paperwork drafted quickly and efficiently. So you're just going to click on the templates button up here at the top right here, and that's going to bring you right in here to the personal folder within templates. Now, again, the concept of a template is to take a standard form and go ahead and preemptively put in the information that you know you're going to need on most of the documents that you're completing. So for example, let's say we wanted to create a template for a buyer agency agreement. So we're just going to click on Add Document, then click on Templates. And we're going to come into the 2020 in-car documents, and I'm just going to type in buyer, and that's going to bring us to our exclusive buyer agency agreement. Click on it, and we're going to bring it right into our personal templates folder. And here we go. So if you click on the document title, it'll bring up the form, and we can start inputting information that we know we're going to need every time we complete a buyer agency agreement. We know it's always going to be Choice Residential as the firm. We know it's always going to be residential properties. We know it's always going to be Central North Carolina. We know that we're almost always going to be putting NA here. Now, there are times where maybe it would be different, but we know most of the time this is the information we're going to be inputting. So if you don't charge a retainer fee, we know we're going to put NA there. And maybe we know that we're going to be putting 3% for the compensation. And again, you can go through the form and fill out all of the information that you know is going to be typical for most of the buyer agency agreements that you fill out. Now, especially as you get down to the bottom and you have all of the information about you and about the firm here, you can preemptively complete all of this information so that you don't have to type it up every time you're writing a buyer agency agreement. So when you've filled in all the information that you can that you know is going to be similar across all buyer agency agreements, you're going to click Save. And then we're just going to back out of that. And we want to rename it. So we want it to stand out. So we know this is, let's just call it, we will call it the 2021 Buyer Agency Template. Enter, and now we have that template. So let me show you how you would add this to a loop. So we're going to go back to our loops. We're going to create a new loop. This is a test. It's going to be a new buyer template loop. And we're going to open that up, and we come down to the agency documents folder, click on Add Document, click on Templates, and it brings you right here to your personal template folder, and there it is, the one we just created, the 2021 Buyer Agency Template. Select it and click Copy. It's going to bring it right into your loop folder here. The next thing you're going to want to do is archive this blank version of the buyer agency agreement because we don't need two versions in there. So click on these three dots, come down here to Archive. And now when we open up our template, you can see it already has the information input that we put into our template here. So it's going to save you some time as you are filling these out. So hopefully that's helpful for you. You could do it for the buyer agency agreement. You could do it for the listing agreement. You could even do it for the offer to purchase. And the main thing that you would complete on the offer to purchase is the information at the end of the offer where it has your firm information, that you are the buyer agent, your phone number, email address, all of that good stuff. That's all information that you could preemptively put. You could also utilize this for the professional services disclosure if there are typical inspections and services that clients are requesting. And again, if you get in here and you realize we don't want this for Central North Carolina, we're doing an agency agreement for one specific property, which sometimes happens, then you can always just edit it right here in the loop. But we're putting information in that we know is going to be common across all of our agency agreements in this case. So hopefully that was helpful for you, and this is something you can utilize to save time in the future. Until next time, take care.